and welcome to Sega Sync. In today's episode we'll be reviewing the Sega Master System classic, Phantasy Star.
Released on December 20th, 1987, Phantasy Star is one of Sega's most enduring franchises, with several sequels and iterations available to this day. The setting is a mix of fantasy and science fiction. Borrowing heavily from Star Wars, it's a nice blend of both genres. Dragons, giants, skeleton warriors, robots, and spaceships all await you on your quest. Set in Space Century 324, Phantasy Star is a sprawling adventure with a great cast of characters that spans 3 of the planets of the Algo star system. Palma, where your adventure begins, is lush and green with rivers and oceans. Latavia is a desert planet filled with dry air and sand, while Deseris is a planet of ice and snow. Think Endor, Tatooine, and Hoth from Star Wars. The storyline of Phantasy Star is simple. The evil King Lassic is letting monsters roam the planet. Your brother Nero decides to investigate. Lassic has your brother killed, and you vow revenge. This sets the events of the game into motion. You start out with Alice, the sister of Nero and the hero of the story. Along the way you will pick up 3 allies: Meow, a talking muscat; Odin, a great warrior; and Noah, an Esper wizard. There are several quests that you must complete in order to beat the game. Finding keys, compasses, and other items are essential. Finding these items will lead you to explore all the planets of the Algo star system. There are a few side quests that are not mandatory to beat the game, but provide items like equipment and weapons which will only aid you on your journey. It's simply a fantastic adventure that any RPG fan should check out. I remember when we first purchased the game. You see, I have a twin brother, and we would sometimes combine our allowance money to buy the things we mutually wanted. My brother and I were almost finished with Miracle Warriors, which, once we learned the mechanics, was amazing, and we were ready for a new game to enthrall us, just as Miracle Warriors had. We decided it had to be another role-playing game. Phantasy Star is what we picked. We were not ready for the grind-heavy RPG. We loved the dungeons, and visually it was amazing. The story was entertaining enough, but learning the grind mechanics of this game and the idea of upgrading your weapons frequently was something we were not accustomed to doing. Once we got into it, however, oh boy. We would spend countless hours playing the game, lying on the floor on our stomachs in front of our small black and white TV. That's how we spent our free time. We would get home from school, finish homework sometimes, then play Phantasy Star. The 3D dungeons had us lost on more than one occasion. We tried to draw maps, but we would never complete one. We would also take turns playing. I would watch my brother play and follow the story. When I played, he did the same. We would start where the other left off. In this way, we completed the game and were able to enjoy the epic story that had unfolded before us. I have replayed it many times since, and while I do enjoy playing it, it's not the same as I remember. Don't get me wrong, it's a great game. My all-time favorite, to be honest. The one thing I find it lacking today is my brother by my side to carry on when my turn was over. You see, nostalgia is a funny thing. You think it's about the game, and for a large part, it is. But sometimes, it's the company, the jokes, the prodding. Those are the things that mean more in the long run. That's why I love this game. The memories it brings back are fantastic. It has remained my favorite video game of all time, and my brother's as well, since we first finished it way back then. Is it a great game? Of course it is. Can you make great memories while you play? Absolutely.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Maybe consider subscribing. I'll see you on the flip side.